In this episode, we're going to continue to look at practical techniques for how you can practice perspective in your daily life. Hi, this is Dan Schuck at Glass Half Question. Are you ready to work on learning how to change your perspective? Are you looking to better understand what the rest of your family is thinking? Or maybe understand what that coworker is always complaining about when you see no problem? Have you ever changed your mind about something and found that you have a better new perspective after thinking about something in a new way? This is all part of my Glass Half Question project, and also the theme of my children's book for grown-ups, A Glass Half Empty or Half Full, which you can find on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. In the first few videos, we talked about the differences between facts and perspectives and the value of choosing to look at things with an alternate or different perspective. Giving yourself the power of looking at things with different perspectives is valuable, but it takes practice, and it's something that you need to build a habit around so that it comes naturally. In the last video, I started talking about things you can do to start building a habit of practicing perspective. Putting time on your calendar, even a few 10-minute coffee breaks in the day where you know you can dedicate a little time to this, will help you make sure you're actually doing it and not just saying it's a good idea. But what are you going to actually do with this time? Well, to start with, grab a pen and paper. Now, over time, this will be something you can do in your head. And in fact, you do this in your head all day long for the simple problems in life, like whether to buy a large or small coffee. But I found that in order to build this habit and really grow your mental muscles to be able to practice perspective, that it's really helpful to use a piece of paper, or you can do this on a computer or device, and make some lists, even just bullet points. The act of putting your perspectives into words that you can read back to yourself is important. It helps you to be able to even understand what those perspectives are. We don't always really know what our perspectives really are until we put some words around them and write them down. I'll attach a link to a template you can use for this, but it's really nothing elaborate. It's just important you make it something you can look at a few days later and still understand what your exercise was. It may really look like a Dear Diary to you at first, but the idea is really to focus on what your perspective is about whatever is on your mind. Then, like we did with the purchase a latte example, make a list of the facts and the perspectives you hold about the topic. This is where writing it down can be really helpful, especially for the more complex topics. This alone can be powerful just to be able to clearly identify which things are facts and which things are perspectives. Next video, we'll talk about what to do with that written down observation of your own perspective. It's fun and powerful to understand your own understanding of the world, but the real power comes in being able to shift your perspective, and we'll talk more about that next time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and kind of fun, and be sure to click on the subscribe button now to make sure you get the next videos in this series. My website is www.glasshalfquestion.com, and if you go there, you'll find the full catalog of these videos and the rest of my content. Leave me a comment here if you have any questions or related thoughts, and please share this video with anyone you know that you think would appreciate this, or perhaps someone you know that could use a little extra help with perspective. Also, leave me comments here if you have any questions. I'd love to hear how you're doing with your observation of your own perspectives. And remember, keep practicing perspective.